G'day everybody. Now I want to talk about how did poor Peanut wind up in the incident that she's in. Well, yesterday I decided to have a bit of a break and decided to do some cooking and other things to reconnect a little bit more instead of spending too much time just making things and doing things for others and doing things for the things I've been doing, spiritual and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to do dinner, have a break. And I've noticed every time I go to have a break at certain things or go to do something for someone I love or something like that, something seems to happen, right? Every time I'm in a good mood, don't want to overwork myself, stuff like that. Along comes, is what I say, the devil, right? If you check out the Bible, you'll hear about all sorts of stories. And so what happened is I was just doing my thing. Every time something bad usually happens, which is what I call the devil comes in, is that I was just doing my thing and doing something different and doing things for others, right? And next minute, Emma brings out Peanut. She does it every now and then. And she goes, look, I'm going to bring out Peanut, and Peanut can hoon around on the bench while you do some dinner, right? Peanut usually hangs around on the bench while I do some art, stuff like that. But I wasn't doing art last night. I was just doing some dinner, chilling out. And every time I seem to chill out, do something a little easier and stuff like that, something comes along, as I've talked about, more often than not. You know what I mean? Definitely once I've been into this spiritual story, which is when the devil attacks. It's quite amazing, all right? That's why I'm documenting stuff. And so this happens in a lot of ways, constantly, definitely recently. And so what happened is just at the end, I thought everything was all good. Emma decided to come over and grab Peanut. He goes, oh, I'll get Peanut now. And realised that there's a problem. And so we had to deal with this problem and find out what this problem was just when we were about to sit down and connect again, like usual. Go to do something, doesn't happen. Now, I have been listening to this group that doesn't comment and all these strange things. And I believe, and they talk about, how someone's trying to split up people, how they use energy. And this is just a theory, everybody. Right? So if someone wanted to do that and that was happening, how would you see that energy get used? That devil, that selfishness. You know what I mean, everybody? Would you do that to make people want to fight between each other and think that they shouldn't be with each other? Because every time they go to do something together, definitely recently, it goes bad. Weird, isn't it? Now, this has been happening a lot, definitely the last few times when it comes to vet incidences. So an incident that we need a vet. Not long after I just get rid of me money, me spare money, an incident happened. So if the devil wanted to come in or someone wanted to come in and make a problem happen when it's hard for you, when would they do it? Well, they'll do it as soon as you go, oh, I've done all this and done spend it on it. And they want to slow you down too from succeeding, right? What would they do? Exactly what I talked about, isn't it? So if you know you're still sitting there and no one gives a fuck, what do you think's happening? Have a good one, everybody. But at least Emma knows. And so Emma will be going to the vet. After all this incident went down, guess what else Emma said afterwards? Emma rather worry about finance. She'd rather worry about that we spent too much money on a road before she had. And I backed her up, didn't like it, but let her do it over and over again. Now it's my turn to see if I want to take a rodent to the vet. Now, I wouldn't be so attached to Peanut if Emma didn't bring her out all the time and said, you want to connect with a mouse? Oh, one miles, well, you're doing it. I'll have the Peanut, thank you. And then these things happen. And then they say, oh, well, should wait till Monday and let them suffer. And, oh, I've been in this situation before. We decided not to pay for rodents. But then this person made me connect. And then this incident happened. How would you feel? Have a good one out there.